video was made to be informative. It's made to show you something that you were wondering, and I hope I'm able to show that today to you all. I'm gonna keep it a buck. This girl's name is Amanda. Her full name right now is Amanda Michelle. Unsure of what her last name is, and it doesn't really matter what her last name is. Her name is Amanda. And what is her connection to X? Well, her connection to X stems back to 2016. In 2016, she met X a few days before he was incarcerated. They ended up being together for a little bit of time. For a few days, he was incarcerated and they were unable to be together. Not in a sense that they want to be together romantically, but that they were just together in that short amount of time together. Now, this bothered her in a type of way because she was unable to be with the person that she wanted to be with. I've took my due diligence and listened through to the jail calls that was released, the 76 jail calls about X when he was in prison. And I found a jail call that I believe is Amanda talking to X. And I will play some of the clips for you on the jail call so you can totally understand what happened in their relationship together. In this jail call, you will hear that X is somewhat sexual. I will cut out those parts. There's no need for that on this channel. But what I'm going to go into on this channel is fully diving into what really went down in their relationship. And you can hear that now.
You are flawed as
why
you were ignoring me.
I was ignoring you?
Yes.
When?
I called you that same day 3 times. No response.
Did you get butt hurt?
Yes, I did. I missed you. You showed no remorse for your actions. I was very sad.
I wanted you to call me so badly, but you didn't. It was funny because, like, my ex-boyfriend was talking to me, so I kind of, not like the one in jail, like my other one.
Yeah.
And I was like, I just kept telling him what I wanted to say to you, and he was getting, like, hella juice off.
What? What?
Like,
damn, did they really do wonders like that for you, my guy?
I don't know, I appreciated it. I liked it.
As you can hear, X is excited to come back out. He's excited to do different stuff, but the way that they're both talking, it seems like it's really just a little fling. It's nothing romantic, it's nothing relationship-wise. I wouldn't say that X dated Amanda, but I would say that right here, in this standpoint, it was just a fling. Now, what happens? Well, life goes on, and in some sense, X also moves on with his life. Here you can see a photo of Amanda with X when X was in his ugly phase. That is her on the right, and X is right there on the left, acting goofy. When X had his blue hair, he also met up with Amanda again. This is a photo of them hanging out on X's bed. You know this is X's bed if you've watched his vlogs. And here are photos of them by his poolside talking. These are very intimate photos. It's a very serious conversation that they're having, as you can see. They're just goofing around in these videos. She was excited to be with him for a few days, and he was glad to be with her as well. Now, you may be asking, how do I know that this story is true? How do I know that it actually plays out like this? Well, I would like to show you these screenshots that I found on the internet. They were extremely hard to capture, but they are Amanda describing exactly what went down in their relationship. So I hope you actually take this as truth. They will be hard to read, but you'll be able to see exactly what I'm saying. These screenshots are Amanda talking and describing the past few years of her life. The first one says, 2016, after what was the most difficult 2 years of my life, I finally caught a break. Reminiscing on 2016 brings me so much joy. I officially moved back to the Bay Area and graduated high school. I was smoking a lot of herbs and going to underground punk shows. It was so much fun. My confidence was at an all-time high, even with the boom. I was accepted to Brooklyn College and moved to New York that September. KO's dad and I broke up after I ended up meeting someone else a month later. I fell head over heels within seconds. He was incarcerated 2 days after our first time meeting in person, and it sent me in a spiral. I decided to take a break from drinking and never drank again. Now, if we analyze this right here, we will see that she mentioned that she was in high school. In the audio that I played earlier, you can hear that she also mentioned that she was still in high school and that she wanted to do stuff to herself while she was in high school. And I'll play a quick clip if you missed that part.
I was thinking about you. I was like in my class and like I damn near like was about to get up and go to the bathroom. Like I was like really horny.
She later mentions down there, it said, I met someone else a month later. I fell head over heels within seconds. He was incarcerated 2 days after our first meeting in person. Finds up that they met for 2 days and then he went to jail. And he continued to talk to her when he was in jail, but he was continuing to talk to a lot of other females while he was in jail. One other thing I'd like to point out is Chaos. Chaos, I believe, is her son. She mentions this on her Instagram. I don't want to publicly throw her under the bus or anything to expose her, but this is her son. So that is the first screenshot that I'd like to look into. Now, the next screenshot is from 2017. This 2017 year says, "This was the craziest year of my life. The highest of the highs and the lowest of the lows. I ran into Chaos' dad on a trip home and he decided to give it another shot. I thought my jail boyfriend would never get out and decided to let it go. I was experiencing a lot of pain in what I thought was my stomach. I was quickly diagnosed with pancreatitis, and after 2 months in and out of hospitals in New York, I decided to move back home. The day I moved back to California, my jail boyfriend got out. The summer was so toxic between Chaos' dad, me, and my jail boyfriend. It felt impossible to pick one. I was a mess. My priorities were all out of spots. I wasn't in school and I wasn't working. My brother had been praying for traditional plant medicines and I decided to give it a shot." As you can see here, 2017 is when X got out of jail. She mentions that in 2017, her jail boyfriend got out of jail. We can tie these two together right there. She also mentions there's a lot of stuff going on in her own personal life and with pancreatitis, and I really hope that that went well for her and that she was able to get past that. Now, 2018, you can see on the photo I'm going to put up that she has red hair. The red hair is going to match up with the photos and the videos that I've showed before. So let's get into it. 2018 says, "I was really trying to get my life together. I went back to school to give something to work towards and tried to officially make it work with Chaos' dad. Halfway through the year, my jail boyfriend was murdered and I physically felt like I lost a piece of me. I was playing with ayahuasca every 3 months and a lot was starting to shift for me. I felt like I was purging demons that I had been stored inside me all this time. I remember feeling really lost and numb this year. I was grieving. I had no idea what the future held for me, and honestly, I didn't care." As you can see, she mentions that halfway through the year, her jail boyfriend died. The jail boyfriend, halfway through the year, X died on June 18th. We can kind of match that. Hey, this is probably X. This lines up with X. So obviously her having the red hair here obviously lines up with the videos and the photos that I showed earlier. So why do we care? We don't care. We don't really care about all of this. I'm just showing you this because it's out there. I'm showing you this because some people might be interested into more about X. You may be wondering, hey, this is my idol. I want to know more about him. Well, this is some more information about him that you have not heard. I keep getting these comments on my videos saying nobody cares. But if you guys are watching the videos, you guys clearly care. So I really like to appreciate you guys all who share positive feedback to me and actually tell me stuff that you want to see in the videos. I really appreciate it. I hope you learned something here with Amanda. Amanda, I really hope she's doing well. I looked at her Instagram. She looks like she's in a better place than she was before. She now has a loving partner and she has 2 kids. I'm really excited for what's coming in her life. She's turned away from all of the stuff that she had previously in her life and she's truly found herself. So Amanda, if you're watching this, keep going. I really believe in you. So that's fully the history between Amanda and X. That's all we have between it. I hope you learned something because this information ain't out there. So I love y'all. Thank y'all. Feel free to subscribe, like this video, and if you really want me to make a video about a topic that you really want to be made, leave a comment. I have time. I'll make a video if I find that it's actually interesting. So just leave a comment below. I'll check. I read all the comments. So leave a comment. I'll check them out. I love you. Thank you, and take care.